Hi there fellow YouTube users, this is Harrogate Bantam with my first ever YouTube upload, and today we have a Triplechanger Octane from Transformers Generation 1. The reason for choosing this figure is that he is one of my original childhood figures. Comes in his original box, however the bubble he's displayed in isn't, that's comes secondary, and also because he is one of, if not my favourite figure within my collection. So what I shall do is remove him from his box and we'll have a look at the figure. Now, as you can see, Octane comes boxed within his tanker truck mode. For me, my own personal favourite mode of the figure, and not for a lot of other people. I don't think necessarily everybody else particularly likes him, possibly due to the fact that his arms here just stick out far too much. I don't see why they couldn't have had some way of pulling his arms into the figure, but they didn't. On the box, and he comes in the box with them flat as they are now. Personally, I usually like to put them square, so the underneath of the arm is under here and this bit's on top, but again it still looks like it's quite a way out. Now, one of the reasons that I really like this figure, and this mode in particular, is the amount of chrome on it. Now, if you do wish to pick one of these up second hand off of eBay, be your best way. First of all, you need to look out for the knockoffs that are available. I've not personally had any experience with a knockoff Octane. I don't know if anybody else has. The quality might be okay, but personally I don't like the knockoff figures. One thing you need to look out for is the chrome. Now, the chrome wear on this figure is the wing sections here, the side of the cab, and the tanker top. Which I don't know if you can see from mine because my camera's not necessarily the best, but along the edge of the wings here you can see that there is some chrome wear. Now, when he comes out of the box, this cab section at the front is actually lifted up and he sits on these smaller wheels underneath, which quite frankly I have absolutely no idea what they're for. They are no use in the aeroplane mode, and for me serve no purpose in the tanker mode. So what you have to do is slide this section of the cab down like so, and then the front wheels do sit on the ground. His arms are a little bit loose, so they're hanging a bit loose there. But yeah, he's a good looking mode. I like the purple and the chrome. He is a little bit camp, really. I suppose that's the best way to describe his colour scheme. But personally, I think he's worth picking up. Quite expensive to pick up in decent nick, but certainly worth it, especially with him being a Triplechanger. Now, within the box, as well as the figure, you also get Octane's flamethrower, his aeroplane tail, which doubles up as a shield in robot mode. I've still got his instruction booklet, and his tech specs decoder, amazingly. So to transform him to aeroplane mode, you need to remove the top section, open out the cab section from the sides there, and if you can see there are, I'll turn it over first of all, and then there's two little screw holes there, and the two little recesses there, and the tail fin just fits nicely in there. Bear with me. Like so. And then fold up the additional tail fins. And then what you want to do is pull the arms back out of the way. So, take the wing sections away. If you can see, but the wings have some pegs in the side that go in these holes in the tanker mode. Best to keep them flat. Bring them up and around. Again, same this side. Keep it flat, twist it round, and lift it up. Now, if you can can see, but on mine there is quite some sticker wear on the side, and that is mainly because of the transformation from tanker to aeroplane mode. Fold the front section up and around, and well, it's the back section of the tanker of the trailer. Slide this so it's level, and then bring the arms round and under. Again, there's some sticker wear under here from where the arms have rubbed underneath. Past. And there you have the airplane mode. So a lot of people, this is their favourite mode. Again, the colour scheme is quite good. I don't massively like it, it's a little bit boring. Again though, is whilst these arms are supposed to be the engines, they do get it a little bit in the way. Not great. But not a bad looking aeroplane mode, and for a triple changer in the 80s, he's quite a decent feat of engineering. Now, so let's move the camera there. Now to take him to robot mode from here, you would remove the tail section and fold it back up into the side of the truck cab. Okay, take the mail section, put them back into the same position that they were for the tanker mode. Pull those bits out and they become his legs, and then fold the front bit down the cab to reveal his head, becomes his chest, and then there's these grey bits on top of his shoulders, and what you do is you just swing those up and round. Unfortunately, my side of the cab bits are a bit loose, which I think can be forgiven for something that's older than some people will be watching this video. Right, that comes down and round. That's real. Okay, so there is Octane in robot mode. So there's a few things you can do. First of all, his tail section. There's a little gap at the back there, and you can open that out. And I find the best way to do it is to just bring his arm up and peg that into there. Free shield. And take his flamethrower and just put that in that hand. And that really is Octane in robot mode. But what you can also do is take the tanker top section, and there's a hole in the side, and that pegs into there on the side of the arm, and it gives him an extra shield. And there is robot mode Octane. An excellent figure. No articulation in the legs, a little bit in the arms, but unfortunately his arms don't go out particularly far beyond his chest, as he's got a figure a bit like Lucy Pinder in that front respect. But he is worth getting. He first appeared in the Transformers series post Transformers the movie as an extra triple changer, with storylines that I believe were written for Blitzwing, after Blitzwing had been banished from the Decepticons by Galvatron. But they decided they wanted to sell another figure, added Octane in instead, so he plays for 2 or 3 in quite a major part, but never appears really as a bit part character. Anyway, that's my review, my first ever YouTube video. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and if you'd like to leave your comments and let me know what you think, and if you'd like me to do another figure going forward in the future. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join me again.